Today's model is in a beautiful guard-gated community right here in Davenport. It's an amazing community with great amenities, no CDD, and a very low HOA for the amenities that you get in this community. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today I am in one of my favorite communities located right here in Davenport. The beauty of this community is that it has no CDD and a very low HOA. The HOA is only about $133 a month. However, the amenities that you get, which is 2 tennis court, pool, clubhouse, fitness center, is just amazing for the price that you pay. And the location of this community is fantastic. You're close to pretty much everything. The house behind me is a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, over 2,032 square, actually over 2,000 square foot to be exact. It's 2,032 square foot on a 50 by 120 lot. The first thing you're going to notice is that you have this 2-car garage pad right up front. The newer models is going to actually have the pavers up front, which would be included. So the model that I'm showing you is a little bit older, but the new floor plan is exactly like the one that I'm going to show you. However, there are a few distinctive changes which I'm going to mention. So it has really nice pavers. In this case, they have the cement, but the newer one, as I mentioned, is going to have the pavers all the way leading to your garage. You have this beautiful stone elevation right over here. The only thing that is different over here is that you have these gutters, which is something that you would have to add on to your house after you buy. So let's go inside and check this beautiful decorated model out. Hello, and welcome to another beautifully decorated builder model. Guys, if you are looking to buy a house anywhere in Central Florida and Tampa area, this is a great resource. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and press that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel, because we bring you 8+ models all throughout Central Florida. Now, pressing that thumbs up button and subscribing to our channel is free for you, but it's going to really immensely help us so that our content could be shown to more people that are looking to buy a house anywhere in Central Florida. Now, if you are not sure about where to buy, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. That's where I talk about communities. We talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining, and I have actually done a whole video on Davenport, so you can see if Davenport as one of the Central Florida community would be a good area for you or not. So as I walk in, there has been a couple of changes to this specific model, because this is an older model. However, the newer models are going to be something different. So this is a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2-car garage with the pavers in the front, with the covered lanai, all for $420,000 to $440,000 with no CDD, and the HOA is only $133 for a guard gate, pool, clubhouse. There's just so many things, tennis court, that it's really good value for money, and it's located right off the main street. So your local Publix, your Walmart, Walgreens, everything that you need for your day-to-day life is located very much at the very beginning. And guess what? Disney is not too far either. So the first thing you're going to notice is you have the 6-8 door with the window, which is a standard feature with the builder. Everything in this house, as you see, is what you get. So there is no going to the design center. The only thing is that because they have upgraded a couple of things. So if you look at the tile, this is 17-inch. The newer homes are going to have the 18-inch tile, and you have the front 2 bedroom with the bathroom, and that is going to be the case. The flow of the house is exactly the same. So as I go over here, this is where you have the very first secondary bedroom. And this is exactly how it is going to be. Of course, the paint is not going to be different. And guys, if you are looking to build from scratch, please make sure to check out my playlist on building a brand new home. That's where I've done a lot of videos that talk about the kind of inspection you need to get if you have an opportunity to go to design center, things that you need to do. Your ceiling height is going to be 9'4". You have this really nice window. The other upgrade, which is included, you get the blinds. But this is what I've said in some, you know how these ones have these little things that you kind of do? The newer ones are going to be magnetic, so you can just push them all the way up and they will stick to it, so you won't have one of these things, which I'm not a huge fan of, and I have 2 small kids, so that's one of my things, because my kids would be hanging on to it like no other day tomorrow. Right behind this, you have the split door for the closet. Not a huge fan of the split door, but like for $420, $440, a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2 car garage is a pretty good deal in today's market. And then as I go straight down, you have the other bedroom right over here, a little bit smaller than that, but it has this nice window. You have the split closet space, nothing extraordinary, nothing big, pretty much very, very simple. Now with this builder, you get everything. You get refrigerator, you get your range hood, your microwave, your dishwasher. However, there is no washer and dryer. So just keep those things in mind, and there are some great incentives on an inventory buy down home. This is where you have your first secondary bathroom, simple white tile, shower tub combination. I would have loved for the tile to go all the way up, but this is something you can do after the closing, or even get a wallpaper and it kind of pops out the whole bathroom, so it's going to look really good. This is the kind of quartz with this house, with this color combination, is something that you get with the undermount sink. And then as I come around, you have the closet space right over here for your linen or whatever you want to use this for. But what I also love is that you have this really nice walkway. You have a light over there. You also have the light right there. And then right over here, you have like a coat closet for 3 or 4 days that it's going to get cold now that we are getting into the fall season, you know, and this is Florida for you. And then right here, you have a full suite. So if you, now that you live near Disney, trust me, you're going to have relatives coming from all over the place. And when they do, you can give them this beautiful room with their own bathroom, and you have the privacy. This is one of the more known and more asked for floor plan, because you don't usually get a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, all single story, 2,032 square foot. Usually it's like 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, and if it's a 4, it's like 2 story. Now this is a concrete block. On the first floor, your lot is 50 by 120. You may not have a lot of room to build a pool, so just keep that in mind, because whenever your pad is as big as over 2,000 square foot, it probably wouldn't give you a lot of space. So that is something to keep in mind. So this is your secondary bathroom, shower tub combination. Now with this builder, you do not really have a choice to go to a design center and choose different aspect of it, because this is an inventory builder. Everything that you see is that you get. So everything that you see is going to be included, and that is something to keep in mind. And guys, right now with the rates are, with the prices are, you're going to get the best deal on an inventory home. And me and my team collects inventory lists for different cities and communities with different builders. And then we can also compare what one builder is doing. Like I know one builder right now for the rate buy down for homes that can close in the next 60 to 90 days is 4.75. 4.75, while the rates right now is 7.5%. And with this builder, they're giving you $15,000 towards closing cost and prepaid, and they are giving you a rate buy down to 5.625 on a conventional loan. On an FHA and a VA, it's 4.99. It also depends upon your credit. So there are few variables that go into place. So keep those things in mind. And then right over here is your washer and dryer area. Now please keep in mind, they are not doing washer and dryer. One of the reason a lot of builders are kind of shying away from doing the washer and dryer is because there has been some logistic issues there. These things do not come on time, that holds up the closing. So they're like, you know what, we will increase our closing costs, because they were doing 13, now we'll do 15. And that is what they're doing. So right behind this is the 2-car garage, and I want to take you over there because this is a concrete block construction, and anything with the first floor is most of the time going to be a concrete block, and then it's going to be frame on the second floor. That is pretty much the case with everybody. The other thing that I want to point out is that you have this pole by code, so that when you drive in, you don't kind of drive into your own heater. You also have the entrance to the attic from here. And then as I go around, I'm going to pass through the great room, the family room, towards my master bedroom. But look at this, guys. This is beautifully done. It's really open floor plan. You have the semi-private dining area right over here with this nice big window. You have this open. The only thing that I would have really for them to do is to put some more lights, and they haven't done that, and that is something that's not there. But hopefully a nice lamp will help you, or a nice chandelier right here will assist you. But look at the kitchen island, guys. Look at the size of this kitchen island. Now you do get the wiring for the pendant lights included in the price, so you don't have to pay extra. You have the 60-40 or the 50-50. It almost looks similar, but you have the split sink right over here. You do get the double door refrigerator. It may not be this exact one, it could be a different, but it will be a GE or a Whirlpool appliance. And then you have the 42-inch cabinets with the molding that you see, and then you have those extra lights. The only thing that I would have loved for them is to have this microwave vent outside. Now when you have that, you're going to lose the space over here because it's going to be covering, so you're going to lose this cabinet space. But depending upon how you cook, how many spices you use, it may or may not be a big thing for you. So that is something to keep in mind. But this is how it's going to be. And then you have your pantry space over here, which is quite conveniently and well located. Now, right around it, before I go into my master bedroom, I want to show you something, because this is something, you know, with some builders, you have to pay extra for it. But with this builder, this space is included. So you have this. I would have loved if all this kind of went behind the wall, like in some of the Pulte models or the Del Webb models. But this is the covered lanai space that you get. You can always get it screened later on if that is what you want to do. But this is really nice, and it is included in the price. They have quite a few communities that are coming up in and around this area where I am. And I can't tell you how much growth I am seeing in Davenport and in Claremont. So those are one of the top suburban areas. So keep those things in mind when you're looking. Let's go into the master bedroom. And then this is where you have the closet space right at the very entrance. And you have the space right there. And then right across from it, you have the other closet space. Hallelujah. I absolutely love that. What would I have preferred is they have this, and then they have another closet a little bit at a distance, because it makes it too easy for the wife to kind of take over both of them. And then this is your master bedroom. You have a window over here. You also have a nice window there. You know, I would have definitely preferred more lights, but the flow of this house is amazing. And I always talk about this. It's never about the square footage as much as it's about the flow of the house. And guys, I know what the market is, what the rates are, but the rates are what the rates are. As I was actually reading something, and I want to bring it to your attention, because they did a 5-year, like they looked at what the prices have done in the last 5 years, and overall everywhere in the United States, the average growth has been 57.3%. Like imagine that. If you would have bought a house 5 years ago, in some areas, actually Florida is over 80%. So if you bought something 5 years ago for 100,000, it's almost double in value. So just keep those things in mind, because the question you need to ask is, with the current market, with the current prices, can I afford the payment? Because when the rates change, and I'm not saying they will change, but it's the market. Market always shifts, market always changes depending upon the economic circumstances. With the elections coming up next year, there's a pretty good possibility that they may be changing. Now, I don't have a crystal ball, so don't hold me accountable. That's why I always say that the question you need to ask is, can I afford the payment with the current way the market is? Because people that are sitting on the sidelines, they're just sitting on the sidelines. They were sitting on the sidelines when the rates were 2 and 3 and 4%. Because the values were too much, but now they're sitting on the sideline because the values have gone up. They haven't come back as much down as they have gone up, but the rates are also up. And the builder knows this, and the thing that is saving us right now and having a lot of movement, because there's a lot of inventory shortage in some of the places of Central Florida and Tampa area. And right now, if you get an inventory home, trust me, you're going to make some really good, like you're going to have a really good deal is what I'm trying to do, then to start from scratch. Because when a house is already built, it costs builder money in terms of the liability of the home, the electric, the water, the sewer, insurance. It costs them money. So they'll be more willing to work with you on the prices and other incentives than they would if it was just a dirt lot. So this is some food for thought for you to think about it. So let's go into your master bathroom and look at this. So this has a shower tub, like you have the tub over here and then you have the frame walk-in, which is good. The change that I want to point out is two. Number one, you're not going to have this mosaic as you see, and the tile on the floor is going to be the tile that's going to be across over here and there. It's not going to be all the way up. And the other changes, you see how they have those lights? What they are now doing is they have the recessed lights up there. So it's not going to be these lights that you see here, but nevertheless, you have the quartz, you have the double, and this is what it's going to look like. And then over here is your water closet. Nothing extraordinary about it, but for the price, for the area, this is a really good buy, especially if you've been thinking about just trying to get off. And right over here also is a small closet space for your towels and linen and whatever you want. Well, I hope you get a lot of value. And if you are looking to buy a house anywhere in Central Florida and Tampa area, this is a great resource. And if Spanish is your main language and you're more comfortable in Spanish, make sure to check out Orlando Home Show in Espanol, done by Ana Karina. She's one of my Spanish agent partner. Her Spanish is fantastic. Mine is still poquito, but she does a fantastic job. So please keep those things in mind. And when you do give us a call, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Their job is to collect the information and connect you with me or somebody else on my team that's an expert in that area. We always do a Zoom call. And if you haven't, please make sure to check us out, because finding the right agent to be able to assist you, especially when you are so far away in a different state, not knowing, is really, really important. And one thing that we also do different, once a month, we document how the house is coming along. You know, so we're going to go there, make a quick video, quick picture, and once a month, somebody, your agent, whether that be me or somebody from my team, will go there, take a lot of pictures, send it to you. So in that way, you know how the progress is coming. And if you haven't, please, please, please do yourself a favor and check out the playlist of building a brand new home. That's where I talk about design center options. That's where I talk about the kind of inspections. That's where I talk about things that you need to be careful when you are dealing with the builder, things of that nature. I hope this brings you a lot of value. Please press that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to our channel. It's free for you, but it will immensely help us in pushing our content forward. And now that I'm TikToking and Instagramming, make sure to check me out there too. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.